Did you know that over 280 million people globally suffer from depression? And millions more silently wrestle with anxiety every day? But what if ancient wisdom held the key to mental resilience? The Stoics might just surprise you. In this video, we'll draw upon the timeless teachings of Stoicism to explore how this ancient philosophy can serve as a beacon in the storms of modern life. Are you tired of feeling like you're drowning in a sea of negativity? Picture this. You're caught in the relentless tide of social comparisons, bombarded by external pressures and grappling with unsettling uncertainties about the future. As these waves of stress threaten to engulf you, it's essential to find a life raft, a guiding principle that can anchor you amidst the turmoil. Welcome back to our channel, where we unlock the secrets of the past to empower your present and future. Imagine a world where challenges don't conquer you, but merely test your strength. Where setbacks aren't seen as defeats but opportunities in disguise. Where the storms of life are navigated not with fear, but with unwavering resolve. This is the world the Stoics inhabited, and it's a world you can build within yourself today. As we journey through the depths of Stoic philosophy, you'll discover that you're not just a passive recipient of fate. You hold the reins of your destiny in your hands. Join us as we delve into the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time. Let's start with the basics. What is Stoicism? Simply put, Stoicism is a way of life, a philosophy that emerged in ancient Greece and Rome around the 3rd century BC. Its central tenet is that happiness and peace of mind come not from external circumstances, but from our internal response to them. In today's fast-paced world, the pressure to conform, excel, and constantly be connected can be overwhelming. Many of us find ourselves battling feelings of anxiety, helplessness, and burnout. But what if the solution to these modern-day struggles lies in the wisdom of the past? That's where Stoicism steps in. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we do have the power to control our reactions, our thoughts, and our choices. This principle is beautifully captured in the words of Epicurus, a prominent Stoic philosopher who said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond." This simple yet profound statement is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and holds immense relevance in our modern context. Why? Because in today's world, we're often swept away by the currents of external events. We worry about things beyond our grasp, fret over uncertainties, and let external circumstances dictate our emotional state. But according to Epicurus and other Stoics, this is where our power lies. The ability to discern what is in our control and what is not. Once we grasp this concept, we free ourselves from unnecessary burdens and open the door to inner peace. So how do we practice this in our everyday lives? Well, it starts with self-awareness. Recognizing our limitations and accepting the things we cannot change is crucial. Instead of resisting or trying to alter external events, we can choose to adapt and respond with grace. This shift in perspective allows us to regain control over our own minds, emotions, and actions. By focusing on what we can influence, we cultivate a sense of empowerment and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. But wait, there's more. This Stoic wisdom doesn't just help us navigate personal challenges. It also equips us to deal with professional setbacks, economic uncertainties, and even global crises. In times of turbulence, when fear and uncertainty loom large, the Stoics remind us to stay grounded. Their teachings serve as a compass, guiding us towards rational thought and measured action. And here's the best part. This approach isn't about suppressing emotions or adopting a rigid, unbending attitude. It's about cultivating a deep understanding of ourselves and the world around us, enabling us to respond with intentionality rather than being driven by fear or external pressures. Now let's take this principle and apply it to the real-world scenarios that many of you face daily. Picture yourself in a high-pressure work environment where deadlines loom and projects pile up. In such situations, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and tempted to lash out. But what if you could respond differently? Instead of succumbing to the mounting pressure, you could pause, take a deep breath, and consciously choose how you react. You could acknowledge the stress, but refuse to let it dictate your actions or emotions. By doing so, you maintain control and project an aura of calm confidence that can be infectious. Consider another scenario, perhaps a contentious debate or a heated discussion with a loved one. Tempers flare, words are exchanged, and tensions rise. In such moments, it's natural to feel the urge to prove your point, to win the argument. However, a Stoic approach encourages you to step back and assess the situation with a level head. You realize that winning the argument isn't worth sacrificing your inner peace. You choose to listen, to empathize, and to seek common ground. In doing so, you not only diffuse the tension but also pave the way for a more meaningful and harmonious connection. But what if life throws an unexpected curveball, a sudden job loss, a health scare, or a personal tragedy? These events, though often beyond our control, can shake us to our core. Yet a Stoic perspective offers solace even in these direst of straits. It reminds us that while we may not be able to change the event, we can choose how we respond, how we pick ourselves up and move forward. It's in these moments of adversity that the true essence of Stoicism shines through. It becomes a lifeline, helping us navigate the stormy seas of life with resilience and fortitude. So remember, it's not about wishing for things to be easy or for challenges to disappear. It's about embracing the full spectrum of life, the good and the bad, and finding strength in the knowledge that you're ultimately in control. By harnessing this mindset, you can turn any obstacle into an opportunity for growth and self-mastery. Our next principle is negative visualization, a term that might sound a bit unsettling, but it holds the key to a powerful tool for overcoming emotional turmoil. Picture this. You're standing on the precipice of a new endeavor, perhaps starting a relationship, embarking on a career, or making a significant life decision. Excitement and anticipation fill you, but beneath the surface, there's a quiet undercurrent of fear. Fear of failure, of loss, of what could go wrong. It's in these moments that negative visualization comes into play. Coined by the Stoics, this practice isn't about dwelling on negativity. It's about confronting your fears head-on and preparing yourself mentally for potential setbacks or losses. By visualizing the possibility of failure, disappointment, or change in circumstances, you train your mind to be more resilient when these situations actually arise. This might seem counterintuitive, even paradoxical. Why would you want to invite negativity into your life when you're already on the edge of a new beginning? The answer lies in the transformative power of preemptive preparation. Through negative visualization, you're not merely imagining the worst-case scenario. You're actively building your mental and emotional muscles. You're creating a safety net of sorts, an inner strength that cushions you against the impact of unexpected events. When you consistently practice negative visualization, you gradually cultivate a sense of equanimity. You learn to navigate the highs and lows of life with a steady resolve, knowing that you've mentally prepared for a range of outcomes. This newfound resilience isn't a cause for pessimism. It's a source of optimism. It allows you to approach new endeavors with a balanced perspective, ready to embrace the best while gracefully accepting whatever challenges may come your way. Imagine you're planning a vacation, a much-needed getaway filled with relaxation and adventure. You've saved for months, meticulously planned the itinerary, and finally, the time arrives. As you embark on your journey, excitement courses through you. But lurking in the shadows is the possibility of unforeseen circumstances derailing your plans. Flight delays, cancellations, or inclement weather could dampen your spirits. Instead of letting these worries overshadow your trip, you practice negative visualization. You mentally prepare for potential hiccups, visualizing alternative scenarios and solutions. As a result, when unexpected events do occur, as they inevitably sometimes do, you remain calm and adaptable. Your vacation continues, albeit in a slightly different form, but your peace of mind remains intact. So remember, negative visualization isn't about conjuring negativity. It's about investing in your mental and emotional well-being. It's about arming yourself with the strength to navigate life's twists and turns with grace. By embracing this Stoic practice, you empower yourself to turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth and every setback into a stepping stone for resilience. Finally, our third principle is live in accordance with nature. This phrase might evoke images of peaceful landscapes or harmonious ecosystems, and indeed those connections hold significance. But in Stoic philosophy, living in accordance with nature has a deeper, more profound meaning. At its core, this principle underscores the importance of aligning your actions, choices, and goals with the rational order of the universe. It's a call to examine your motivations, intentions, and the impact of your decisions on yourself and the world around you. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, this concept offers a guiding light, a North Star to navigate by. The Stoics believed that the key to a fulfilling and meaningful life lay in understanding and adhering to the laws of nature, which they saw as inherently rational and orderly. They believed that by aligning ourselves with these natural laws, we could achieve a state of harmony and balance in our lives. This alignment, however, wasn't about conforming to external circumstances or blindly following societal norms. It was about introspection, self-discovery, and a deep understanding of our place in the grand scheme of things. It meant asking fundamental questions. What is my purpose? How can I contribute to the greater good? And how can I live a life that is both authentic and impactful? In practice, this principle manifests in various ways. It encourages simplicity, both in material possessions and in lifestyle. The Stoics advocated for living within one's means, valuing experiences over superficial luxuries, and focusing on what truly mattered. It also promotes a deep sense of interconnectedness, recognizing that our actions affect not only ourselves, but also our relationships and the wider community. In essence, living in accordance with nature is about minimizing distractions, clarifying one's purpose, and acting in ways that benefit both oneself and others. It's a call to simplify, to connect, and to contribute. Now let's see this principle in action. Picture a young professional on the brink of a high-profile promotion. With it comes increased responsibilities, a higher salary, and social recognition. On the surface, it seems like the epitome of success. Yet our protagonist pauses, reflecting on the implications. He realizes that this new path would mean long hours away from family, compromise on personal values, and a lifestyle dictated by external expectations. Instead of blindly chasing the promotion, he takes a step back, aligning this opportunity with his deeper sense of purpose and personal values. He chooses to decline the promotion, opting instead for a more balanced life that prioritizes family, authenticity, and inner peace. This choice might be viewed as unconventional, even foolish by some. But from a Stoic perspective, it reflects a deep understanding of oneself and one's priorities. It demonstrates the courage to resist societal pressures and the wisdom to align one's actions with one's purpose. Living in accordance with nature isn't just a philosophical ideal. It's a practical guide to navigating life's complexities. It's a reminder to stay true to oneself, to prioritize what truly matters, and to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. In the tapestry of life, each thread, whether joyous or challenging, contributes to the intricate design of our experiences. The Stoics encourage us to view all aspects of life as interconnected pieces of a larger whole, forming the unique pattern of our existence. They teach us to find meaning not just in the highlights, but in the entirety of our journey. In conclusion, these three principles: control the controllable, negative visualization, and live in accordance with nature, offer a powerful roadmap to inner peace and resilience. They're not standalone philosophies, but threads in the rich tapestry of Stoic wisdom. When woven together, they form a pattern that leads to clarity amidst life's chaos. If you found this exploration insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. And for those eager to delve deeper, our next video on how Marcus Aurelius trained his mind for battle and peace awaits. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Until next time, may you find strength in the echoes of ancient wisdom